The JLT Handicap Hurdle will close Mackerson Day here at Cheltenham. A 3-mile 1 furlong 0 to 120. Chilberta King for Darren Thompson. Rapunzel Martin Lidham. Ted DiBiase for Matt Cooper. Demary's Geezer Graham Cludsbrook. Nakarad Dolce Darren Thompson. Doodle Craig Beckwith. Central City Spark Vinnie Gerard. Punctual Lontana Alex Cherry. Change Your Name Joshua Sutherland. Zahara Mog David Robertson. Bell's Native Graham Cludsbrook. Nebula Dawn Nick Driver. Bubbly Breeze Alex Cherry. Gen X Stu Graham the TIE Fighter. For Nick Driver, 15 runners in a 0 to 120 handicap hurdle. I'm surprised about that. They're away and racing. I thought there'd been so many big guns would have got into this. I thought this would have been for the lower boys. 0 to 120 hurdle. Plenty of 0 to 140s and 0 to 160s and group ones around. The top trainers could have left this one alone. But it's Ted DiBiase who's in the lead and heading towards the first of the 12. Generation X is in second. And Punctual Lontana is back in fourth. But it's Ted DiBiase, or DiBiase, I don't know. I think he must be one of Matt Cooper's wrestlers. I think Stu wants to usually get him. He's in the lead. From Chilberta King second, Change Your Name third, Rapunzel fourth. I'll get over to third. What do you think that the Hunters are 0 to 100 and they're mainly for the lower trainers? This is a 0 to 120, which I know is a £20 difference, but you don't get many hurdles that are 0 to 100. Well, hardly anything, the odd one now and again. Don't get many that are 0 to 110 either, so maybe sometimes I know everybody wants to win and everybody's trying to get the championship and stuff, but maybe Stu's idea about this banded races isn't such a bad idea after all, because it would be nice sometimes if some of the top trainers look at these races and think, do you know what? I don't need to go in that one. I know I can get in it. I'm rated 118 or 115, but as a Group 3 I could have gone in. It's not really that surprising that we get so many people who join and leave after one season because it's. I'm not picking on anybody here, by the way. It is impossible, just about, for a lower trainer to sneak into a race and pinch a Group 1, but the top trainers can sneak into the bottom races on the flat and the jumps and pinch them on a regular basis. And you can argue that they're not doing anything wrong, and they're not. But maybe sometimes it's a case of let the little blokes have their little races between them as well. Give them a chance. There've been some people over on the flat this week taking some low-grade handicaps that really should have left them for other people. But anyway, back to this. Ted DiBiase is in the lead. That's everybody fell out with me. I'm going to sit in the corner with Jim. Change Your Name is second. Chilberta King is third. Rapunzel fourth. Still probably be with us as well by now. As we get to the next, it's Ted DiBiase in the lead. Change Your Name. Again, now I'm going to sort of argue against myself here, because I suppose Joshua Sutherland, for instance, could turn around to me and say, well, look at my horse in this Change Your Name, he's number 9. He's not anywhere near the top of the handicap, so he can't be very good according to the handicapper, so maybe I shouldn't be saying that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody gets what I mean. I remember once, a long time ago, when Josh again won a low-grade race, and he was sort of, he did say afterwards that he sort of felt bad about it because the person that he beat hadn't had a winner, and he beat him by about a head. But I think on that occasion he was giving him about 3 stone in weight. So anyway, it's all nonsense, waffling. It's hot. Ted DiBiase is in the lead, and just to make me look like a complete book, you watch one of the low-grade trainers like me, I'll still win this. But I'm sure everybody knows what I mean. I don't know what it is you can do about it, but I don't think it probably matters that much in this race because everybody's been around for a while. But maybe if we are going to attract new people, we need to think of some way of doing it. Maybe there should be a group of races up until maybe week 6 or 7 where you can only enter if you've had less than 10 winners or something, rather than the weight of the handicap. I don't know. Anyway, Ted DiBiase is in the lead. This is probably one of the lowest grade hurdle races of the week, and every single one of the top trainers just about is in it. Ted DiBiase in the lead then from Change Your Name second, Rapunzel third, Gilberta King fourth, then TIE Fighter and Gen X, with Punctual Lontana, Central City Spark, then Nebula Dawn, and Sahara Mog after that one, and then Doodle, Damaris Giza, Bell's Native, Noakarad Dolce, and finally Bubbly Breeze. They've got two more to get over. For those of you that have been watching the race and not listening to me, Ted DiBiase, whoever he is still in the lead. Change Your Name in second. Here comes Gen X for Stu. So skip over to second last. It's Ted DiBiase in the lead. Gen X is already the second. Then comes Change Your Name, Chilbert's King. Central City Spark is absolutely flying at the moment. There's still 3.5 furlongs to go, so plenty of time for things to change, and it's Gen X and Ted DiBiase from Central City Spark. Rapunzel is back in fourth, then comes Chilberta King, Change Your Name, Doodle, Damaris Geezers after that one, then Nebula Dawn as they head down towards the final flight. It's Gen X who's in the lead. Central City Spark is coming to collar him, though it looks like it, as they come down towards the final flight. Gen X is in the lead. Here comes Central City Spark, Change Your Name is now going to be, here comes Chilberta King, here come the big guns to gun down Stu, but Stu's still hanging on at the moment. It's Gen X in the lead from Central City Spark, Change Your Name. Gen X is in front. Here comes Central City Spark, Change Your Name. There's half a furlong to go, and it's Central City Spark who's going to come up and take it. Or Gen X is going on the inside, and on the outside, Change Your Name. It's Change Your Name's going to get up and take it, and Change Your Name wins it. Central City Spark second, then Gen X and Chilberta King, and all the way back to TIE Fighter. And well, there you go. Change Your Name for Joshua Sutherland takes it from Central City Spark in second for Vinnie Gerard. Gen X for Stu Gray was back in third. Chilberta King, Darren Thompson fourth, and Doodle for Craig Beckwith was fifth.